hockey.
You know what? Give that girl some knuckles.
Pow!
Give that.
There she goes. Look at that. Man, now, you guys just did a tag team. I don't think you could repeat it again. You both hit the nail on the head. The Phoenix Coyotes NHL hockey team. So you see, not shocked or stunned about that. Expected that people know Sportz is sitting behind the big chair. I don't know which chair you guys are sharing over there. It's a big chair, but I'll give you some props on that one. All right, going on to the next. Shocked, stunned, or expected. There's absolutely nothing will be shocking about the final outcome of the Barry Bonds trial. When I say that, before you go to this, you have to think that every time they do this federal investigation, they always do heavy research and then want to surprise you with the big bomb. Is that coming, or are we just expected to see the trial go the way it's going with no surprises?
I think that they've been able to cover everything up thus far, and nothing's been able to quote unquote leak, and they haven't gotten people to talk. I think he's gonna get away. Well, if he did do it, I don't think it's.
No surprises, you're saying?
They'll come out.
No, I think they just as their case was made before, they're running the same stuff again. There's no new news.
Right.
And they're mostly doing it because they just decided they want to take it all the way out.
Yeah.
It's just they want to mess with him.
Yeah.
So
well, I think the district attorney thinks that he's going to win. And if he does, if it totally goes the other way and he does win, he's going to be remembered.
They don't want a trophy win.
Yeah.
Right. I agree.
They want a trophy win, and they need it. That's a big deal.
Well, I mean, the whole case is really predicated on swinging the jury to say there's a better chance that he's guilty. Because right now they said the only way you could really get a substantial witness in is they said, just like they did with Roger Clemens, I not only saw him take it, I actually administered some shots or gave it to him.
But his trainer's not going to talk.
Right, but is there anyone else who can say, I participated? And I always think like this. They've already had 2 former players who already testified, high profile. And so what they're using is the background of other players who went through the same condition. And the swing vote from the public made them look guilty. So far, almost all of them have been, in the eyes of the public, presumed a matter of guilt. Are they trying to do the same here with Barry Bonds? We may not need the actual facts.
I think so. Just like you trying to make everybody think Nelly used steroids by showing him catching the football. He's trying to make sure everybody he's trying to. It's really smearing Nelly's name.
I'm gonna get out of this one. Okay, let me go on to the last one. Okay, shocked, stunned, or expected. This is so cold. The next story about Dallas Cowboy wide receiver, of course, Dez Bryant, will involve a fist fight versus owing more money. He just was in a story where he owed money. Right. This is Dez Bryant, the picture you see right up here.
It's going to be about money. He going to get one of them babes talking about they going to go Dutch. No, goddamn well they ain't go Dutch.
Wait
so they go to the restaurant, she going to order the lobster.
Right.
And the steak and, surf and turf. You know how they do it today. They got to prove your love by buying surf and turf.
I haven't ordered
and after they get to surf and turf, and he going to say, you going to go Dutch? And then,
because you can't ask somebody to go Dutch
when they from the ghetto side of Dallas, it's going to break out right there. She's going to clock him upside the head. And I still don't understand why you put Nelly's picture when you're talking about all these other people. Nelly hasn't done nothing wrong.
Well, this is going to get into something. You're wrong. Turquoise, I'm going to get you in on this because I need your perspective on this.
Yes.
Number one is that, and I'm going to give you the answer to this one right now. The next story that's going to involve anything that's with Dez Bryant is going to be that the bill that we had reported that he was being sued for at an amount of $246,000 is now $600,000.
Oh, wow.
So it's gone up. So the next story he'll be fighting is $600,000. Here's a man that has the capacity to pay for his dates all the time. If this story was something that was ringing around similar to a story that you are interested in, a man who's going, I owe bills. Do you believe he will have the capacity to say, I'm going to pay for everything, baby? Or you think the bill paying makes you go, stay away?
Well, it depends. There's people who pay for everything, but they don't have anything in the bank. They have credit.
Well, I wonder if he owes several $100,000. Do you think that's the kind of person who says, I have money, it's no problem with me. I got it. It's no big deal, baby. I'll cover you.
Well, you have to know the person.
Okay, wonder if you just
met
them.
What about Nelly? He got money. He'll be able to still pay. Show the picture.
You still have to know the person. Like, for
Nelly's
instance,
doing basketball, football. Now that Nelly's expanding into football.
Turquoise.
I was watching a show where the girl Googled the guy, the football player, and she found out that he hasn't been paying his child support.
Right.
And I don't think if you're getting to that type of level, you should, actually speak to the person aside, other than judging them based on,
I hear you.
Now,
whatever.
You want to know all the facts.
Right.
If a woman came to you and told you that she had discovered and been looking at what you did with your, that's grounds to cut her. Or
I know what you're going to.
I would cut. I would go, very good investigation. Pack your bags.
People Google people all the time.
But Mario, but there's a very good.
Let me
why
tell
are you checking? Pack your bags.
There's Turquoise, there's a fine line between stalking and investigation. Right, there's a real fine line when all of a sudden you go, where is it that a person goes? Because you look at it now with Facebook, right. People go like, I just don't even want general information. Now imagine somebody's going to look at your personal background. If they
Google your name and everything comes up.
If they check it on that, cut them right there.
But is everything that's on the internet the truth?
No.
So how would you know it's the truth?
I would plan it on the internet just to make them find it and come back to me.
The difference is, like, say you and the person's been on several dates, and then you decide to Google them and stuff has come up. You don't necessarily bring it up to them because eventually they'll all come out to light.
This is what you
It's not like, oh, well, I saw, this and these chapters on you and all this other stuff. It's more out of curiosity. Now when you go on the investigation, now you're finding out what they make and, when they got their last AIDS test. That's a little bit much.
This is why I don't like to talk about my experience with Ariana.
Yeah, I knew it.
But Ariana would be the type to say, I got a little notice that you owe some child support. Here's a check to cover it, so I don't want you to be behind. Just let me pay this for you, so that I don't want people talking.
So where's she now?
She's with somebody else.
Well, hey, we got a suggestion here. I'm about to get out of here.
I'm
gonna get out of here. This is so cool. I'm gonna get out of here on this one. Max says, I can't wait to see next week's show. Have Crystal and Turquoise talk sex and relationships, and it's over. Mac, you are right, man. I'm going to try to get them in. It's going to be a hard one because the dynamics will be crazy. I'm out of here. It might
be hard. It won't be that hard if I'm in charge.
I'm out of here. New Sports is over. We go.
Firm.
There you go.
Sports.
Time for a break?
Yeah. It's time to New Sports. Keep your feet off the nuts so you don't get the jock itch. That's why they go from athlete's nuts.
Poor Turquoise.